สวัสดีค่ะ Creative economy has become increasingly important in creating economic wealth. It includes a wide range of business sectors, but all of which includes innovation, such as the film industry, fashion industry, music industry, or movies, TV, radio, software, video games. I talked to a fashion designer from London on how he actually made his way into the fashion world, and I also talked with a music executive on how the music landscape is actually changing today. Kofi, what drew you to fashion?
What drew me to fashion? I am a scientist and I'm an artist. And I think the combination of the two really creates fashion, because a lot of people don't realize that fashion is very scientific, because you are measuring all day long. Because the human body is made up of geometric circles, obstacles, and things. So I love mathematics. I did physics, chemistry, biology, but I come from a family of artists who can draw. My father was a classical musician and a photographer, and the whole family are in cinematography, in fashion, in image consultancy, in writing, and all that. So it is an art-based family. So I couldn't help it. I'm an accidental fashion designer.
So your creativity comes from your family.
It comes from my family, but then again, then you have to really work hard to evolve, because I was talking earlier on, a successful artist is a disciplined artist. You need to be disciplined, and you have to really work consistently within time frames, because however good you are, you have to answer to somebody. If you come to me, Kofi, I'm going to a dinner, I'm going to a gala, I need a beautiful dress. You have a time. I need to deliver on time, make sure I try it on you, that everything is perfect. Then when you go out there and it is a success, you come back to me. But if I let you down and I give you excuses, oh, because of this or that, it's no good. I failed. So we need, to have that consistency. And that's what makes us professional.
There are a lot of designers worldwide,
Yes.
especially new and upcoming ones. What makes your work stand out from the crowd?
I try to be original. I try to be very original. I also go to the indigenous, should I say, cultural aspects of things. If I was to do a collection with Thai silk, I would like to understand the cultural way of the Thai, how they live, when do they wear their fabrics, their shapes. Then I'll take that and I'll modernize it. So you can never present anything in its totality. You take a segment from it, which is still very indicative, that you look at it and say, this is a Thai, way of doing things. And then I'll put it in a commercial way to the rest of the world, there. So that is how I work. I take the ethnic, the cultural, and make it commercially possible. This way, as I said, I like to believe what I create, that there's a certain integrity and originality in there. If I do things which I don't believe in, it will never work with me.
Do you tend to draw mainly from Ghanaian culture?
No, because I've had mixed cultures, because I'm from Ghana, but I studied in England, lived in England for several years. My children are half English, half Ghanaian, there. So I've lived two cultures. So I try to create a good blend. So when I use the traditional fabrics, I try then to give the shape that the market that I'm getting into are comfortable in. Because if I'm dressing people in London, I have to be on the ball. What is current? Are they mini skirts? Are they long skirts? Are they panel skirts or short crop jackets? You need to. But then the content of the design, that the fabric becomes part of the whole creative process.
How do you balance your artistic aspects as well as the commercial side of it?
Commerce is just a successful marketing of your artistic product. If the product is not artistic or likable, nobody wants to wear it. So the marketplace have to like what you've produced, then you find, so you brand it. So your success is your branding. You brand it and then you try to market it to as many people as you want. But nobody buys anything that they don't want in the first place. You will never go into a shop and see something, so that's horrible, I want to buy it. No. You must like something about it, maybe the color, the shape, the cut, you know, everything, because I think there are three elements in design. The form, that the fabric which was used, the line, the creative aspect of it, and then the color. So those three elements, when you put it together, gives you a type of design which suits a certain taste in the market. So it's a very scientific approach to, as I said, I'm a scientist.
Then more or less you have to compromise your artistic desire to produce something then.
You don't compromise it. You see, it's the integrity. It's how you explain it. You know, of course, you cannot be ridiculous. It has to be realistic, because at the end of the day, the human being is going to wear it for a certain function. So it is more of an adaptation for a purpose. You see, I call that consequential design or consequential creativity. If there's a football tournament and they came to you to design like the jersey for the tournament, you have certain strict rules. You can't say, okay, I'm going to do a fancy shirt for the people to wear. Football, they wear jersey, they wear stretch fabric, cotton jersey and all that. So you have certain limitations within. Then it is your creativity, what you put in there to make it pleasant and attractive. To where then I feel you have a successful mixture.
Fashion changes very fast these days.
Very.
What would you advise other designers who want to become famous and successful like you?